Few people in the fishing industry have been as influential as famed lure builder and avid angler Patrick Sebile. Born with salt in his blood and a rod in his hand, Patrick holds countless records with the IGFA. Sebile Innovative Fishing, his first lure company, was launched in late 2003 and brought to market two of the most popular striper surf casting lures of all time. Patrick launched these two lures, the Magic Swimmer and the Stick Shad, by partnering with On the Water and including a lure in each sign-up package of the Striper Cup. The lures became overnight successes and have become synonymous with catching large striped bass up and down the Northeast. In 2011, Sebile Lures was acquired by Pure Fishing, and Patrick stayed on as a consultant until 2017. With an engineer's mind and a fisherman's heart, Patrick decided to start a new venture, Patrick Sebile's Band of Anglers, where he would launch his next generation of saltwater lures, Oceanborn, tailored towards Northeast striped bass fishermen. With the first wave of large migratory stripers reaching Cape Cod in late May, I invited Patrick to join me as we headed out in search of some of the early season topwater blitzes where we could put these new lures to the test.
So we got some birds working. We just arrived here off of Race Point. So I think this is going to be just under the surface bite. You got birds working and kind of diving. I think it's on real small bait right now. So what are you going to start out with?
Basically, one Dartspin. That's one of my new baits.
I have not seen this one yet.
Yeah,
Patrick.
that was a little surprise for you today.
You were holding out on me.
I do.
I like that with a little blade at the end, huh?
Yes. Soft plastic body, you can rig it with a wide gap hook. If you want it weedless, you can go on jig heads, and you have the benefits of a soft plastic body. That's a super plastic, so that's a prototype, but the final one, I show you one later. So it's really very strong, very, very versatile bait. So in this case, we can catch and retrieve or jig it, and then we will have two each of the pencil popper, the pencil, flying pencil. So we have a
Now you have this in two ways. You have this in like in the long distance casting, which is going to be your 4 ounces.
4.5.
And then you have the middle weight, which is
Sinking one, which is about 2.5, 3 to 3/4 ounce, and then we have the floater. And each of them really complement each other. The wings give lift on the air, and when you retrieve, even if they're heavy, they stay on the top thanks to the wings. And the ribs under the belly, it helps to cut through the air because you make teeny turbulences, and that helps to stabilize longer casts. And
I imagine though when you're retrieving it though, it also gives it more action in the water because it's pushing a lot of water that way.
Yeah.
And then the wings help bring it up.
That's why those wings, they have different use. When you have the floating model, the walking the dog action thanks to the wings is great. So you take the floater one on the days when the fish are very finicky, you need to have that great walking the dog action, you take the floaters. Most of the time, you probably want to take the sinkers, which are heavier, so make longer casts. And when you really want to cast very far away, when you want to fish deep as a jig, that's where you go with the SLD.
When you chose the name of your new company, it was very important to you. A band of anglers. Everyone that will work for your company, however big you get, is always going to be a fisherman.
Always.
And I think that's where that came from.
I'm not in this business because I'm there to make money. I'm there to make a living. I'm there to live my passion.
Yeah.
Got it.
There you go.
Yeah, to the Dartspin. I was thinking they're feeding on very teeny bait, so the Dartspin is that
He hit it right at the boat,
soft plastic, and there's the blade in the tail, and obviously loved it. First cast.
All right. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Nice, Patrick. That's a really fresh fish. Just moved in. It's got sea lice all over. All right, I'm going to let you release that.
After landing a few more fish off of Race Point, it was time to switch gears and see if the afternoon bite inside the inner harbor had turned on. Large schools of squid had collected in Provincetown Harbor, and this was the perfect opportunity to throw the big flying pencils and poppers with the hope of targeting some larger fish. Once in the harbor, the birds wasted no time showing us where the fish were, and with the throttle down, we sped towards the bite. Since the fish were mainly feeding on large squid just below the surface, the flying pencils allowed us to cover a lot of water while matching the size and shape of the bait perfectly.
Come on, come on. There he is.
Yeah, good. Oh, nice fish. Yeah, nice.
Nice fish.
Oh, nice bite.
Oh, that hit way out there, Patrick.
Yeah.
Nice fish. Big slop, big tail. So I was fishing the flying popper, and I think Patrick had the flying pencil.
Yeah.
And we were covering a lot of space because I looked over my shoulder and I saw Patrick cast it. He was way out there, and I saw it hit. Beautiful,
Oh,
big
that's a
girl
good
right
sign.
there.
That fish don't want to come up. That's good. That is good sign. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Now we are talking of really good fish.
Oh yeah, huh?
That is what we were really looking for. Having lots of fun. Look at that. Loads
I think
of
I finally
fun.
kept up with you. You know, look at
You
that,
work
my
hard for
friend.
that, but that's good. Look at this.
Look at that.
Look
huh?
at these beauties.
I'm gonna get this guy out. Oh, he's pretty good. Water's still cold.
But slowlier than that. Hey, I got it.
Super slow?
Super slow. Like really super slow. And that's nice fish. That's nice fish. That is. Come here, come here. Come here, dude. It's nice fish. And here, that drag is hard. It's 50-pound braid, so. Look at that. You know what, Chris? Can you
Yes.
help me grabbing that one, please?
I'll grab it for you. Yep.
I think it's barely hooked on the mouth, so I want to be secure because that's really a good fish.
Look at this, huh? Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I want to be secure because he bit so gently. When I was going so
Yeah,
slow,
yeah.
I'm afraid the hook is just, you know, not too much, not too well hooked, so.
She's not ready yet.
Yeah. You're maybe not in the middle. Yeah, you got it. Go. Good.
Nice fish, Patrick. Huh?
Thank you, Tim. And let's see. I don't see here. It's.
What do you
I
think?
think it's 27 or
I was
26
thinking
and a
about
half.
27.
Yeah. Look,
You said it was just hanging on there.
I
huh?
told you that was just barely.
Nice fish, Patrick. Dive bomb him, right?
Way to go.
Come on, come on. He knocked it right out of the water. There he is. Oh, yeah.
Good.
There's a fish that just marked a squid right there. it's funny because when this guy hit, there was a big guy right behind, big girl right behind it.
I compared to all the best casting distance lure on the market. I made sure that those will cast farther. And the best thing is not me saying that or any advertisement. The best is when one angler tries. He takes the lure that he believes is his best long distance casting lure, and he tries one of my SLDs, the flying popper or the flying pencil, and then now he casts. He tried. And when he sees the difference, people were looking and were like, what is this?
What you got over there? But nice fish.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Patrick, caught quite a bit of fish today, huh?